Today we are just getting this house in order, doing an easy summer clean. The last few days, the house has just gotten away from us. We're gonna start off easy and pick up Nate's room because it's not that bad. And then we're gonna pop over and do a light cleaning in both bathrooms. Really, they both just need to have things put away and then like wipe down the surfaces. Before we go into some other areas of the house that need a little bit extra help. So let's go ahead and jump on in.
Now, if you've watched a few of my videos, you know that Nate's room is typically pretty easy. It is picking up the books because he has his dad read him at least 6+ books a night, and then just picking up the few toys that we do keep in here. Pretty easy. I have a few things to put away, like putting his pajama box back where it goes and getting some of his pull-ups in order. Definitely checking any pull-ups that he just threw on the floor before he put his night pull-up on to make sure they're actually clean and can be reused again, because these are too expensive to not use them if they're still good. Besides that, his room is just so simple. I'm going to clean up his bedside table real fast, get his Tony box all set up again, and his room is good to go.
Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone...
Moving into the hall bathroom, it just really needs a good pickup. One hiccup for today, though, is the cat has decided he's sleeping in his favorite spot. This summer, this has been his favorite spot, sleeping in between the toilet and the bathtub. You know, it's nice and cool in this bathroom because the bathroom's mostly tile, so I am not going to get to do the floors or most of the toilet like I wanted to because I'm trying not to disturb him. He is an older cat. When I adopted him in 2020, he was estimated to be 6 or 7 years old, so we don't actually know his age. All I know is he's becoming a bit of a cranky old man, and I do not want to disturb them as much as possible, so we'll do a bigger clean on this bathroom in a later date.
Is wherever we make it till the sun's up Monday. We'll tell our phones, do not disturb. I got my straw hat, babe, and you can finally pull the tags on your Tommy Bahama.
Now, to not disturb him, I'm just going to do a quick wipe down of the top of the toilet seat since it is kind of gross looking, and then we'll come back and do a better clean later.
And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender. Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it, cause paradise is wherever we make it.
Moving on to my tiny bathroom, and yes, I know the lighting in here is terrible. We have plans to hopefully update this bathroom a little bit this summer, so I'm hoping to get either fully new light bulbs or a full new light in general with, white light bulbs. So I think that'll help the space as well. But we are just going to pick everything off the counter. We're going to wipe it down, do a basic clean, and then we'll move on to the toilet. I do need to eventually do the floors in here, but I just don't have it in me today. Since I need to go back and do the hall bathroom floors anyway, I'll just do them at the same time.
Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it, cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names?
Popping over to the kitchen, we need to catch up on these dishes. First order of business, of course, is unloading the dishwasher. And I always wash my hands prior to unloading the dishwasher, and I wash them again after I've done putting dirty dishes in it. Do you do that? Like, let me know if that's weird. I watched a TikTok once where a girl was talking about how she never thought about it. But for me, if I'm going to touch clean dishes, like, I should have clean hands. And if I'm putting dirty dishes away, then my hands are dirty, so then I need to wash them. So let me know if you wash your hands prior to unloading the dishwasher, or if you wash them after when you've been doing the dirty dishes.
But your name still lives in my rhyme. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. If only for a moment.
This summer, I feel like I can never catch up on the dishes. We're running the dishwasher. Really, I should be running it twice a day at this point. With having my eldest home during the day and my husband home since his office is under construction this summer, I feel like we are going through dishes and pots and pans so much faster now that there's 3 of us home all day, that like I can't stay on top of this. Even if I get it done and gorgeous and the dishwasher's running, the sink is filling up super quickly. I can't keep on top of it. So catching up again today, getting all those dirty dishes in the dishwasher, hand washing all the pots and pans because, you know, they have to be hand washed before we go into cleaning this sink. Now this sink, I need y'all's help. I can never get it to look fully clean. Even when I scrub it, and I've used Barkeeper's Friend, I use the pink stuff, I cannot get all of the discoloration off of this sink. It kind of hides in the corners a little bit, and even sometimes on the bottom. It just feels like something is built up that I can't get to. And I've tried hard water stain cleaners before as well, but I just can't get it to look fully clean. So I don't know. We're hoping in the next year or two to replace the countertops and backsplash fully, and we'll replace the sink then to do a 1-basin sink. But I'd like it to not look dirty to me in the meantime. So if you have any recommendations for cleaning products for porcelain sink, let me know in the comments below. With cleaning the garbage disposal, I am using one of the drop garbage disposal cleaners. They're like a little lemon scented drop. I don't know if these truly work or not. You know, y'all, It does smell nice and lemony fresh, but I'm not sure if it's truly doing its job of cleaning the garbage disposal. I have one left, so once I get through that, we'll probably try another brand and see if that helps. I know sooner than later it is time for my husband to take apart the garbage disposal again and do a nice deep clean on it. That is something I will not do. That is a him project. But I'm not sure if these work that well. I hope I'm not destroying my garbage disposal every time I use them.
I hear you been asking about me, where I've been and where I sleep. It's hard to find me if you really want to. Turns past that takes a cool sign. Same podcast, same moon.
Now we are going to start cleaning this air fryer. This drives me nuts. We're going to give it a quick dusting, and I know there's so much built-up grease in here. We're going to start off by soaking this in the sink with hot water and dish soap and just see how it goes from there.
At your past, every mile just feels like moving half. You can change my name in your phone. You can't leave in a town this small. I moved on, but not too far. Just down the road from who we are. You can change your hair, change.
Now a week ago, my eldest did go to Harry Potter camp, and we did have to bring snacks every single day. I'm going to go through, unpack his lunchbox, get out all the opened and gross food and wrappers out of his box, and then go ahead and put this stuff away, which then led me to really looking at our pantry and being like, oh, this is disorganized, it's messy, I've just been throwing stuff on top. So we're going to take a few minutes here, just reorganize stuff lightly, not doing like a full clean or cleaning everything out, but just getting it so it's easier to see everything, and I'm not having to dig for stuff all the time, though we do have a lot of snacks in the house right now, so this snack area is not going to look clean. It is what it is.
When it's written in the counting stars, I try leaving, tried it all. You can't leave in a town this small. Yeah. Ooh. You can change your mind, but not your past. Every mile just feels like moving half. You can change my name in your phone. You can.
And of course, I did drop a fruit cup on the floor, which did splatter all over the place. So I'm going to take a second and clean that up and make sure to get all that juice up so that I am not getting ants in our kitchen.
Can't leave in a town this small. You can change your mind, but not your past. Every mile just feels like moving half. You can change my name in your phone. You can't leave in a town this small. Every red light still knows your car. Every porch light still breaks my heart. You can back it up, girl, burn it all. You can't leave in a town this small.
So this is try number 1 of cleaning this air fryer. So we let it soak with the hot water and dish soap for about, I'd say 2 hours is what I left it for. I took a break after doing our pantry cabinet, and now I'm going to scrub it with hot water and our scrub brush, and I'll be honest, it did not work. It did not work at all, so I'm going to let it have another soak and we'll come back at this in a bit.
Rolling down the highway, doing 95 alone. Trying to reach try. Thought our love was real, but it's not for us. Now you can't decide.
Now that I finally got the entry cleaned up, we're going to go through all of these packages that we have here. I did order a few things. I ordered my favorite shampoo, which I use from Shea Moisture. I can never find it in store, so I'm always having to order it, and I'm trying my best to break down the boxes as I go. That's like one of my New Year resolutions or goals, is to like break down the boxes. So of course we got some pull-ups. These are the Parents' Choice ones. These are my favorite ones, and of course they're Paw Patrol, so my youngest loves them. But what we got from Amazon, we got these school pages. So every single page allows us to customize it with things my kids like for the year, put their school photo on them. I've been trying to figure out a way to like have all that information stored somewhere, and I kept thinking about doing it digitally and it wasn't working out. So for each boy, I ordered my school year's binder, which comes with page protectors and then a bunch of stickers. I'm not really looking to start scrapbooking here, but if I can have us fill out a page a year and just have a full collection for the kids from TK all the way through 12, that is the goal. Now back at this air fryer, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, it did not work out for me. So we are trying the hack that I've seen all over the internet, and we are going to be putting some baking soda in here, some Dawn dish soap, and some hot water, and we are going to run this through the air fryer, which makes me so freaking nervous, but we are going to give it a try. I tried 320 for 7 minutes. That was kind of like the middle ground of all the videos I was seeing online. So we're going to give that a shot, and then I did let it rest on its own for 10 minutes prior to checking it. It was still too hot, so we left it in there a bit longer, but look at how lovely all that baking soda is. That's all over the place now. So I truly feel like this cleaning method is a fail, or at least a fail for me with how dirty my air fryer was. And I ended up doing some more research online and found like this is not recommended. Putting that much liquid in your air fryer is not recommended, but I see this cleaning hack all the time. So we're actually going to try a different one that was recommended. I will put the YouTuber down below in the description. I think it's Clean My Space. She always has some great cleaning tips, but she said to just use dishwasher tablets, which we don't use tablets, we use the liquid. So I'm going to let the liquid in super hot water just soak in here, and I'm actually going to let this soak overnight. What I decided to do is let it soak for hours until right before I went to bed. I gave it a quick scrub, and then I refilled it again with the detergent in hot water and let it soak overnight. And I can tell you, it did do a pretty good job of at least loosening everything up. I used a non-scratch sponge, and I've been able to get everything off. So that was pretty exciting, that knowing this is a good way to do it if my air fryer is super dirty, but I honestly need to get better about cleaning it in general. We're going to wrap up today's video with vacuuming the kitchen real quick. As you can tell, Nate hates the vacuum, but for some reason he feels the need to be by me when I vacuum. I don't know. I can't explain my children to you. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to watch this video and support my channel. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.